Hi friends, welcome to Civil Engineering World channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about top 100 MCQs of estimation and quantity survey. So before going ahead, please make sure to subscribe our channel for future videos and lectures. Okay, so before getting started, I just want to know you that in the previous video we have uploaded the top 100 MCQs of RCC concrete. So if you haven't seen that video, then please click the link below and check that video. Okay, so let's get started. In this video, we are going to discuss the top 100 MCQs of estimation and quantity survey. Okay, so first one, pick up the excavation where measurements are made in square meters. Are in ordinary cuttings up to 1 meter, and also the surface dressing up to 15 centimeter depth, we actually take measurements in square meters. So D is the correct option. Okay, so let's move to the next question, which is also related to the same kind of estimation. Pick up the correct statement from the following. All pipes and fittings are classified according to their diameter. The diameter of pipe is the nominal diameter of the internal bore. All pipes are measured along the central line of the pipes in meters. Lead caulk joints are enumerated separately, all of above. So here all of above is the correct answer. Because all these things are used, and they are all these options are correct. So the option E is the correct answer. Okay, next MCQs that we are having is the brickwork is not measured in cubic meter in case of one or more than one brick wall in arches, reinforced brick walls, and half brick wall. So obviously in half brick wall we don't measure brickwork in cubic meter, and in all other options we measure brickwork in cubic meter. So D is the correct answer in this case. Okay, the weight of an item is measured correct to the nearest. 0.25 kg, 0.50 kg, 0.75 kg, 1 kg, or 5 kg. So the weight of each item is measured in 1 kg. So D is the correct option. Okay, so let's move to the next one, that pick up the correct statement from the following. So in order to check up the average depth of the excavation, dead mains are left at the mid-width of the bar of bits, and the earthquake calculation in excavation is made from the difference in level obtained with the level. The earthwork in excavation to form the road embankment includes the formation of correct profile and depositing the soil in the layers, and D all of above. So here D is the correct answer, because all these options are correct, because earthquake is always excavation of earthquake is made at the different levels. Okay, so the next question that we are having is okay, so pick up the correct statements from the following. Bricks are paid per 1,000, cement is paid per 50 kg bag, lime is paid per quintal, bricks aggregates is paid per cubic meter, and all of above. So all of above are all of these options are correct. So here option E is the correct answer, because okay, so the area is measured correct to the nearest. So actually we measure area and calculate it nearest to 2 decimal places, so that's why A is the correct option. 0.01 square meter is the correct answer. Okay, so pick up the correct statement from the following. Actually all of these options are correct. The estimated value of work excluding the amount for contingencies, work charge establishment, tools and plants is called work value. The actual expenditure involved to complete a work including incidental establishment and traveling charges is called actual cost. The formal acceptance by the administrative department for incurring an expenditure on work is called administrative approval, and the order of the competent authority sanctioning a property detailing estimate of of cost of a work of construction of a repair is called technical sanctions. So actually these all definitions are correct. So the option E is the correct because all these options are same. Okay, so the next one is pick up the correct statement from the following. So we are having this MCQs that the central line method is specially adopted for estimating circular building, hexagon buildings, octagon buildings, or other geometrical shaped buildings. So E is the correct answer because central line method is used to estimate all kind of buildings. Pick up the correct statement from the following. So no deduction is made from the volume occupied by the reinforcement. No deduction is made for the opening of 2.5 square meter. No deduction is made for the volume occupied by pipes not exceeding 100 square meter. No deduction are made for the ends of dissimilar structures up to 500 square meter and none of above. So actually no one is incorrect. All these options are correct. So option E is the correct answer. Okay, so the measurement is made in square meter in case of cement concrete foundation, RCC structures, hollow concrete block walls, concrete fencing posts, and none of above. So option E is correct because all these are measured in cubic meter, and none of above is the correct option. The minimum width of septic tank is taken as 70 centimeter, 75 centimeter, 80 centimeter, and 90 centimeter. So 75 centimeter is the depth of the septic tank. So B is the correct answer in our case. Okay. So in midsection formula, the mean depth is the average of the depth of the two consecutive sections. The area of midsection is calculated by using mean depth. The volume of earthwork is calculated by multiplying the mid-section area by the distance between these two sections, and the volume of this earthwork is calculated by multiplying the mid-section area by the distance between the two original sections. And E is the A, B, and C of the above. So first three options are correct. Okay, the total length of cranked bar through the distance D at 45 degree in case of beam of effective length L is so in this case L plus 2 multiplied by 0.42 D. B is the correct answer, which is the total length of the cranked bar. Okay, so let's move to the next one. The expected turnout of the brickwork in cement mortar in foundation and the plinth per mason is 1 meter cube, 1.25 meter cube, 1.50 meter cube, 1.75 meter cube. So B is the correct answer because 1.25 meter cube is the correct turnout of the brick in case of masonry works. Okay. So let's move to the next one. The order of booking dimensions is length, breadth, and height is the correct option. Obviously, this is the correct one. Okay. So next is according to ISI method of instrument, the order of sequence is length, breadth, and height. Same we have already discussed. This is same practice. Okay. So we are having the next one. The measurement is made for the stonework in square meter in case of wall facings, column lintels, copings, brickworks, dressed stones in chajas, and also E is A and D of the above. So actually the measurement for the stoneworks in the wall facing and also chajas works is taken in square meters. So E is the correct option in our case. Okay. So size, capacity, and materials need be specified for which of the following options: babecocks, stopcocks, ferrules, and ball valves, all of above. So in all of above, E is the correct option because we all take it in consideration. Okay, the diameter of domestic sewer pipe laid at gradient 1 in 100 is when it is recommended. So it is recommended its size or the diameter of this pipe is recommended is 150 millimeter. So B is the correct answer in our case. Okay, so the cross section of the highway is taken at all of above is the correct answer because we take cross section of highway at the right angle to the central line at 30 meters apart and at the intermediate points having abrupt change in gradient, the starting and ending points of curves. E is the correct answers. Okay, so let's move to the next one, which is for the construction of buildings, the subheads of the estimates are earthwork, concrete work, brickwork. Also brickwork, stonework, roofing, brickwork, flooring, woodwork, steelwork, plastering or pointing, finishing, water supply, and sanitary work. So actually, subheads of the estimates is taken in all of these kind of work. So E is the correct answer. Okay. Let's move to the next option, next question, which is the inspection pit or chamber in manhole provided in the base drainage system is at every change of direction, at every change of gradient, at every 30 meters interval at the point where the vertical slope or the soil pipe joins the drain house, all of above. So E is the correct answer because we provide inspection chambers at all of these stages. Okay, let's move to the next option of our MCQs. The height of the sink of wash basin above the floor is kept as 75 to 80 centimeter. C is the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. So cubic contents are measured to the nearest of 0.5 centimeter. C is the correct answer in our case. Okay, the item of steelwork, which is measured in square meters, is which of the following? Collapsible gates, rolling shutters, steel doors, ventilators, and glazings, and all of above. So, steelworks is measured in square meters in all of above. So, E is the correct answer. So E is the correct answer. Okay, that's fine. Let's move to the next one. The concrete work for the following part of the building of specified thickness is measured in square meters. Again, we take square meters for measurement in all of above and also roof slabs, floors, DPC wall panels. So E is the correct answer in our case. Okay, let's move to the next one. The expected turnout of 2.5 centimeter cement concrete floors per mason per day is about 7.5 square meter. So option C is the correct one. Okay, so beams are provided in canals if they are. B is the correct answer, partially in excavation and partially in embankment. Okay, so beams are provided in canals, partially in excavations and partially in embankment. Okay, that's fine. Pick up the correct statement in the following. So in our case, if the bed level is above the natural surface level, the canal is called fully in baking, and the berms are designed at 3D, where D is the full supply depth of water. Area of canal in cutting is equal to BD plus SD square, where B is equal to bed, where the D is the depth of the cutting, and S is the side slope. And also area of the bank of the canal B1 D1 plus S D1, where B1 D1 are and S are the width of the bank, H height of the bank, and natural surface level and the side slope respectively. And this option is if the floor surface level is above natural surface level, the canal is called partially in cutting and partially in filling, and berms are designed as a 2D, where D is the fully depth. So option E is correct because we take consider all of the options are correct in our case. Okay, let's move to our next option. Detention period of septic tank is assumed as 30 minutes. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, that is fine. The assumption on which trapezoidal formula for volumes is based is also a end sections or parallel planes. Mid area of pyramid is half of the average areas of the ends. The volume of the prismoidal is over estimated, and hence a prismoidal correction is applied. and D. So D is the correct answer because we use trapezoidal formula for all volumes, including all of these options. So D is the correct answer. Okay, so the value of A of Indian type WC shown in this figure is, so its value should be 30 centimeter. So B is the correct answer in our case. Okay, so let's move to our next MCQs. Referring to this figure, picking up the correct statements of the following. So the total length of the central line of 4 walls is 20 meter. Length of long wall out to out is 6.8 meter. Length of the short walls in to in is 3.20 meter, and all of above. So all of above is the correct answer, and all options are correct in our case. Okay, so let's move to our next one. The value of B in Indian type WC is 45 centimeter. In this case, it depends on the different shapes of the WC, so it changes with it. The 400 square meter cement concrete thick floor, the quantity of cement required is 0.94 meter cube. This is very easy, as we already have discussed this. So the value of C in Indian type WC is given as, so 500 mm. C is the correct option in our case. So it changes. The measurement is not made in square meters in case of RC Chaja. So in RC Chaja, we actually take cubic meters. Unit is used. So D is the correct answer. Okay, that's fine. So let's move to the next one. Pick up the correct statement in case of the water supply. In all these cases, pipes are laid in trenches and pipes fixed to the walls are measured separately. Cutting through walls and floors are included in the item. Pipes are classified according to their sizes and quality. In laying pipes, the method of jointing and fixing is specifically specified. So all these options are correct. That's fine. The trap which is provided to disconnect the house drain from street sewer is called master trap, intercepting trap, interception manhole, intercept chamber. So all of our options are correct because all sewers are of same name. The slope of outlet of P-trap below the horizontal is kept as 14 degree. So guys, remember this. This is an important MCQs. Okay, so let's move to the next one, which is, in our case, anti-siphonage pipe is connected to top of P-trap WC. So C is the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to the next one. If B is the width of the formation and D is the height of the embankment, side slope is S into S ratio 1. For the highway with no transverse slope, the area of cross-section is BD plus SD square. So B is the correct answer. Okay, so pick up the incorrect statement from the following. So no one is incorrect in our case, so D is the correct option in this case. Okay, the expected turnout of earthwork in excavation in ordinary soil per mazdoor per day is 3 cubic meter is the expected turnout of earthwork. Okay, so let's move to the next one. This is the given cross section of a road, and the formula is asking for area. So first option, we are going to use S B square plus R square into 2BD plus SD into whole square divided by R square minus S square. So A is the correct answer. That's fine. Brick walls are measured in square meter if the thickness of wall is 10 centimeter. So A is the correct answer in our case. Okay, that is fine. Let's move to the next one. According to Indian standards, the actual size of brick is 19 cross 9 cross 9 centimeter. So C is the correct answer in this case. I think it's very easy. Pick up the correct statement from the following. The gully trap collects wastewater from kitchen sink wash basins. So B is the correct answer. All others are incorrect. The expected turnout of cement concrete 1 to 4 per mason per day is 5 meter cube. So D is the correct answer. Okay, that's fine. The next option is the expected turnout of 12 plastering with cement mortar is 8 square meter. So this is the plastering turnout of 12 thickness. Okay, this is the correct answer. Pick up the item whose weight is added to the weight of respective item is called cleats, brackets, bolts, distance, separators. D is the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to our next one. In case of laying gullies, siphons, intercepting traps, the cost includes setting and laying bed concreting connections. All of these. So all of these is the correct answer. The main factor to be considered while preparing a detailed estimate is quantity of materials, availability of materials, transportation of materials, location of site, and local labor charges. And E, all of above. So E is the correct answers. We consider all of these options while preparing an estimate. So in long and short wall method of estimation, the length of long wall is the center to center distance between the walls and half breadth of wall on each side. So B is the correct answer. I think you already know it. While preparing a detailed estimate, dimensions should be measured up to 0.01 meter. Area should be measured up to 0.1 square meter, and the volume should be measured correctly to 0.01 cubic meter, and all of above. So option D is the correct answer, because all these units are correct that we use. Okay, so the next is pick up the correct statement from the following. So all these statements are correct, including A, B, and C. So please read it out. The earthwork of cutting in trenches in borrow pits is fairly uniform. Ground is measured with the help of the average depth of dead men. The earthwork of trenches or burrow pits in irregular ground is measured by taking the difference in levels before and after completion work. The earthwork in trenches or burrow pits where neither A or B is feasible are measured from filling after detections of voids. All above is the correct option. Okay. The excavation exceeding 1.5 meter in width and 10 square meter in plain area with depth not exceeding 30 centimeter is termed as surface excavation because its width is not enough and not too much high. The plinth area of buildings not includes area of cantilevered porch. This is excluded when we calculate the plinth area. Okay, so pick up the correct statement from the following. The bent-up bars at the support resist the negative bending moment. The bent-up bars at the support resist the shearing force. The bending bars near the support is generally at 45 degrees. So D is the correct answer. Okay, that's fine. The next option that we are having, the DPC is measured in. So the DPC is actually measured in square meters. So B is the correct answer. That's fine. That is fine. Now let's move to the next one. The cost of fittings and their fixing is specified for the following sanitary fittings. So all of above will be the correct answer for water closets, flushing pipes, lavatory basins, sinks, and all of above. So E is the correct answers. So cost of fitting is used and specified for all these items. The brickwork is measured in square meter in case of honeycomb brickwork, brick flat soling, the half brick walls or the partition, all of above. So all of above is the correct answer. That's fine. Okay, so let's move to the next MCQs that we are having. The area of sloping surface of protective embankment of mean height D. Side slope is S ratio 1 and the length L is. So C is the correct answer. L multiplied by D into 1 plus S square. The unit of measurement is per quintal of the following. So MS reinforcement of RCC works is the correct option in this case. Okay guys, the volume is measured correct to the nearest of 0.01 cubic meter is the correct option in this case. Okay, so the next option is while estimating the reinforced cement structure, the omitted cover of concrete is assumed as at the end of the reinforcing bar not less than 25 mm or twice the diameter of bar, in thin slabs 12 mm minimum diameter of the bar whichever is more. For reinforcing longitudinal bars in beam, 25 millimeter minimum or diameter of largest bar whichever is more, all of above. So D is the correct answer in our case. Okay, so let's move to the next one. The correct prismoidal formula for volume is B is the correct answer because we use D over 3 into first area plus last area plus 4 into sum of even area plus 2 into sum of odd areas. Right. Okay. The most reliable estimate is detailed estimate. Obviously, it is well known that detailed estimate is the most reliable method. The rate of an item of work totally depends on all of above. It also depends on specification of works, specifications of materials, proportion of mortar, and the matter of construction. So E is the correct answer in our case. Okay, so the next option is if tensile stress of steel rod of diameter D is 1400 kg per centimeter square and the bond stress is 6 kg per centimeter square, the bond stress is 6 kg per centimeter square, then the required bond length of a rod is 59. D is the correct answer in our case. Okay, that's fine. If the formation level of highway has a uniform gradient for particular length and the ground is having a longitudinal slope, then the earthwork may be calculated by using minute action formula, trapezoidal formula, prismoidal formula, and also all of above. So all formulas are used. So D is the correct answer in this case. Okay, so the next MCQs that we are having is the item of brick structure is measured in square meter is reinforced brickwork, broken glass coping, brick edging, brickwork in arches. So B is the correct answers, broken glass copings. Okay, pick up the item of work not included in plinth area estimate. So in for country yard area we do not include it. So pick up the incorrect statement regarding a master trap from the following. So the water seal is less than that of ordinary trap. C is the correct answer. Okay, that is fine. So the next question is for 12 mm thick cement plastering having mixed ratio 1:6 on 100 square meter new brickwork, the quantity of cement required is 0.7274 meter cube. So C is the correct answer. Okay, so the next MCQs that we are having is carpet area does not include the area of uh, the walls along the doors and other openings, verandas, corridors and passages, bathrooms and lavatory, and kitchens and pantry. So E is the correct answer because all these options are not included in carpet area. Okay, that's fine. The next option is the expected turnout of half brick partition wall per mason per day is 2 meter cube. So B is the correct answer. That's fine. So pick up the correct statement from the following. Pointing is measured in square meters. Plastering is measured in square meters. Glazing is measured in square meters. And striking is measured in square meters. So E is the correct answer. All of these are measured in square meters. That's fine. So while estimating the quantities of construction of buildings, the correct metric unit is liter for capacity is used, and all others are okay. The floor area includes the area of balcony up to 50%. Okay, so the options, the next we are having is then pick up the incorrect statement from the followings. So the unit of lead is 1 kilometer, where the lead exceeds 2 kilometer is the incorrect option in our case. Okay, so here we are having the last MCQs of our this series. Pick up the correct statement regarding to the central line method of estimating of building. So product of central line of walls and area of cross section of any item gives the total quantity of an item. The central line is worked out separately for different sections of walls of buildings. The central line length is reduced by half the layer of main wall joining the partition wall, and all of above. So all of above will be the correct answer. Okay, guys. So here were the MCQs of estimation and quantity surveys. I hope that this video will be helpful for you in any kind of exam. So if I made any mistakes, then your comments will be appreciated, and comment below that how much it has helped to learn the quantity survey and estimation. And at the end, please make sure to subscribe our channel Civil Engineering World for the future videos and lectures. Thank you.